everyone, welcome to TTV News with some latest events in Tay Ninh province, and here are our stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, on September 9, 2021, the next two localities of Chau district, including Tay Ninh Commune and Chau Town, have taken samples for the third COVID-19 testing from at-risk subjects and at-risk areas for the purpose of controlling the COVID-19 pandemic.
Chau Town has 2 quarters as the yellow zone and the remaining 3 quarters at the green zone, and Tay Ninh Commune has 5 over 5 hamlets on in green zones. With the yellow zone, the taking of F0 test to determine the indicator and taking the tracing sample as the core to identify and eliminate groups of cases from the community. And for the green zones, take the test to identify the marker case to trace the isolated area to completely eliminate F0 from the community. Sampling methods, real-time PCR for the group 10, frequency at 7 days per term. Sampling is organized in the forms of rolling road, dividing each area. Mobile sampling team to go to each managed group to take samples, ensuring the conditions of distance, security, and order. Through the first round of sampling sections, Tay Ninh Commune and Chau Town have collected a total of 115 samples, group 10 with about 10,150 people sampled. On September the 10th, the next communes of the district, Tân Hiệp and Tân Thành, take samples for testing. As planned, the third phase of SARS-CoV-2 screening test campaign in the district will end on September the 20th of 2021.
Between the 8th and 10th of September, Hoa Thanh Town organized the third phase of SARS-CoV-2 screening test for at-risk subjects and at-risk areas. 21 SARS-CoV-2 screening test teams of Hoa Thanh Town have taken samples in Long Thành Trung Ward, Long Thành Nam Commune, Trung Hoa Commune, and Trường Đông Commune. The sampling has been conducted quite fast, orderly, and following 5K regulation. During this phase, people are encouraged to take samples themselves with the guidance of medical volunteers. People who don't take samples themselves will be sampled by volunteers and then immediately take measures to disinfect and change gloves. In the third phase of testing, Hoa Thanh Town set the goals of fast and accurate testing to get F0 tracing results and positive suspected cases after screening. Particularly, subjects who are laborers, workers in factories, especially workers living in boarding houses, will be completely tested to screen and remove F0 cases before implementing the pre-production plan. The audience, to celebrate the 65th anniversary of the Vietnam Youth Federation's Traditional Day, October 15, 1956, the Vietnam Youth Federation of Tay Ninh Province held activity to visit and offer gifts to ethnic minority in difficult circumstances in Chau district on September the 8th.
At Tân Thành Commune People's Committee, the delegation presented 130 gifts to the people with difficult circumstances in the locality. At the same time, go directly to Ta Dơ and Đồng Cành, 2 hamlets, to give about 300 gifts to free migrants from Cambodia and currently living in the locality. These gift-giving activities are carried out in the spirit of ensuring the regulations on pandemic prevention and control. Its gift is worth for 250,000 Vietnam dong, including rice, sugar, soy sauce, and some other necessities. The total purchase for the program is over 100 million Vietnam dong, supported by the Vietnam Youth Federation of the province, with the sponsor of Bình Dương on Terran Exporter Club.
Under the decision of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor on supporting meals for union members, employees implementing the 3 on the spot, on September the 9th, Mr. Trần Lê Duy, chairman of Tay Ninh Provincial Confederation of Labor, together with the leader of Chau District Confederation of Labor, paid a visit to Lu Thai Coal Limited to present a symbolic board with the amount of 670 million Vietnam dong to support the 3 on-the-spot meals for workers and employees at the company. Mr. Trần Lê Duy wishes that the company, as well as the company's trade union, quickly deploy this amount effectively and for the right purposes, which is to increase meal support for workers and employees implementing the 3 on the spot in the company. In addition to supporting meals for workers and employees implementing the 3 on the spot, the District Confederation of Labor also gave 100 gifts of essential necessities to support workers working in companies that don't implement 3 on the spot but have difficult circumstances due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, after supporting farmers to consume hundreds of tons of agricultural products many times, the Ninh Department of Agriculture and Rural Development continued to respond to the call of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the Ninh Province, mobilizing more units, organizations, and individuals to support the poor and disadvantaged people due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic in the province. Between September the 7th and September the 8th, 2021, Mr. Nguyễn Đình Xuân, Director of the Ninh Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, presented 100,000 chicken eggs to Fatherland Front committees of 9 districts, towns, and cities in the province, so that these localities can organize donations for the poor and disadvantaged people due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the number of poultry eggs out of a total of 200,000 ones that the unit has mobilized, with a total value of 500 million Vietnam dong, supported by QL Vietnam Agro Resources Co. Limited in Tân Biên District and some benefactors in the province. In the coming days, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development will continue to deliver the remaining 100,000 eggs to disadvantaged people and field hospitals in the province. The audience, along with other localities in the province, from September the 7th to September 15, Tân Biên District has administered COVID-19 vaccination to people in the locality. The vaccinations are well prepared and safe, so the people feel secure to get vaccinated for COVID-19.
After receiving the vaccines as planned, Tay Ninh District has organized specific vaccination with organization plans to ensure 3 factors: fast, safe, and effective. Chairman of the People's Committee of Thanh Tây Commune Tân Biên District Nguyễn Chí Công said that the commune determined that vaccination against COVID-19 for the people was the main thing that the people wanted. And currently, over 15% of Thanh Tây Commune's population has been vaccinated. It must be said that the policies of the district party committees and district people committee to vaccinate the people in the area has been very accurate and decided by the people. From the early morning of September the 8th, many people in Thanh Tây Commune, Tân Biên District went to the district health center to get vaccinated. Yesterday, I received a message that I received vaccination. I found that after injection, I was less worried because the pandemic was unpredictable. At home, only my younger brothers and I were vaccinated. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to get vaccinated. There are mom and daughter in the house who are vaccinated. It's good that the state takes care of us like this. Anytime some vaccines can be injected, and it's good for health. And not being picky about vaccines. When given the opportunity to receive Sinopharm vaccine, people in Tân Biên Town and Thanh Tây Commune did not hesitate to get vaccinated, because more than anyone else, people have understood that only vaccines can protect them during a pandemic. Before people come to vaccines, we check the messages. If there is a message, we will screen and test first, and then the doctor will give you an injection of vaccination. Then stay for 30 minutes for monitor, and we will operate the vaccination until the last person. Tay Ninh District has concentrated on human resources to well implement the vaccination against COVID-19 pandemic for the people in the area, and the whole district had 10 vaccination points at 10 communes health station and 1 point at the health center. During the vaccination process, we ensure the safety in the pandemic prevention and control, absolute safety in the vaccination, establish timely emergency teams, and have adequate means to prevent incidents. And from the beginning until now, we have vaccinated for 19,000 people in the area, dispatching about 37 health workers to vaccinate with the motto of inject quickly, safely, and effectively. Vaccines distributed by the province to the center will be injected to to the right people according to the regulations in vaccinations. Delta variant of SARS-CoV-2 is faster injection and faster infected to the people, stronger, increased complexity and unpredictability. Vaccines are the most effective way to prevent disease. And Tay Ninh district is rapidly implementing the injection on the vaccines allocated by the province. And at the same time, the district also tests to separate F0 from community, expanding the green zones.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thanks for joining with us and see you next time.